fact, Yellow Pages had the chance to be Google, and they turned it down. Yellow Pages should be Google. Anybody here have a Yellow Pages still at their house? No, because you Google the information. So in the next 5 years, we expect to see Facebook be the white pages. Your great big business Rolodex in the sky will be LinkedIn. They'll cross ads back and forth. And then you'll have your small microblogs. People don't want to spend 2 hours signing into everything every day. You know, in the video they made fun of having a password expert because he signed into so many places. But what they want to do is concentrate on what they love. So you have the church or the community, and there's a blog or a social media site for that. Their hobbies, their loves, their joys, there are going to be a couple places they go to hang out with friends online, talk about these things. So we expect not to have 200 sites, but all these sites will converge down to just maybe 5 or 6. And then tons of small microblogging sites that only have 1,000 users or 500 users that are small groups of friends. Has anybody here ever read the book, The Tipping Point? Okay, Gore-Tex had a study done. When they get to 250 people in their company, in a certain division, they will split that division up. Because they found that effectively you can manage 250 people, but above and beyond that, it becomes a bureaucratic nightmare.
It's 150.
It's 150? I apologize, 150 then. I expect that to be this. You know, Zealot.com is moving towards that direction right now, where subcategories of the hobby industry, 100 to maybe 150 to 300 people max, and they're all focused on doing projects together and talking to each other. And as soon as it becomes bigger than that, they open up another subcategory up. Your church. Churches find the same thing too. Most churches in America are under 200 people. You know, not the big mega churches, but 90% of the churches in America are less than 200 people. And we built a social platform for them called Koinovia that allows them to have the Facebook experience, the YouTube experience, instant message, forums, as a replacement to the church directory. And churches are now using Facebook, but the problem again with this is that you have outside ads that they can't control. So this will be internal, where there won't be anything outside coming in.
There's one called mychurch.com too.
Yep. And there's Shoutline, which is the Christian version of MySpace. And there's Tangle, which is what GodTube turned into. And there used to be Zoe City. Anybody familiar with Zoe City at all? That lasted about all of 8 months. And now it's between the Christian version of Facebook. And what's interesting is that group publishing tried to get into this space around curriculum, and they were charging $9 per kid per month to be on a bad copy of Facebook for the church. And it utterly failed, because why would we want to pay for something that's so much better free? So the question is, how do you use it? Use it the best way you can figure out how to use it. There is a basic plan, and you don't have to have a ton of content for it. If you don't have a website, get a blog. Link that blog to a Twitter account, link it to a Flickr account to show your product off. You want to advertise your product? Go to Yelp.com. It's free there. You can get a free retail store there. Go to Oodle.com, OLX, BlueJay, Flip. Each one of those places offers a free retail storefront. If you don't want the overhead, you want fans out there who are doing fan art, go to Zazzle.com. It's better than Cafe Press. You know, Disney, Lucas, even Mythbusters and TV shows using that. You know, you upload your artwork and people are buying t-shirts and shoes with your artwork on it. You don't have to pay for it. They actually pay you. Zazzle pays you on every order just for your artwork to be on it because of its popularity. And again, it takes all of 5 minutes to create. You could spend 5 hours instead of every social media marketing account you needed, and then you just have to watch it every other day. Blogging. You blog once or twice a week, and that's great. You don't have to do everything every day or every other hour. John Mayer, the singer? John Mayer. I've been told I look like him a couple of times. He Twitters, and he has actually lost people because he would Twitter about every little thing. I mean, every little thing. He, I guess, had 200 tweets in one day. Nobody does anything that interesting in one day. But for the entertainment industry, yeah, you don't do anything.
Simple, just, if you guys want to see a simple marketing thing, follow Tony Hawk's Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
All he does is he leaves a signed skateboard hidden somewhere. He tweets about it saying, just left his skateboard, second stall, men's bathroom, New York subway. That's all he does.
See,
He
that's
does that every time he travels, after he's left somewhere, and fans just go crazy, take pictures of them finding it.
That's awesome.
So we showed Big Fish Games, their friend of mine Colin, a way to use Twitter to promote their games. And putting a Twitter account to each one of their games, just to post high scores. People love to brag. And it's a great useful tool for that. I mean, you have a scoring mechanism for chariots, right? So you put a Twitter page to that, and everybody who's got the highest score, they post it. It's a great way to attract the response.
I have kind of a question, observation question. Like, you're saying churches under 200, and I think we learned from the branding thing that the human can only absorb about 100 different things at once. And it seems like around 100 is a good interaction. We think of Ashton Kutcher, who has 1 million users.
1 million.
Okay, and so we think more is better, but so there's my observation, but here's my question. Do you think that for small timers, like most of us are, do you think it's better to have just a select 100 people following us and have a product that's so translatable that it can do the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon and make it out there, and focus on the quality of what we're doing rather than the quantity of people what we're doing? Is that...
If you're a one-man operation, absolutely.
That's a better way to go if you're a small one-person
Yes, because everything gets spread out. We've been, with Wings Aloft, we found somebody, I was there for 2 days, we found somebody who had been with his company for 8 years, and that was the evangelist. He could speak about how much he loved teaching people how to fly. He could communicate that. And, he would blog about it, and it was real, because it came from his heart. If you're fake on there, people will find out very quickly. All you're doing is trying to sell. But you want to be real, you want to be transparent to the highest degree. Who was it? It was an IKEA.